Mr. Williams, Mr. Grindley, thank you very much for your invitation. This is the first cocktail party for 2016 from CERTASIG. How was last year for you, for CERTASIG? Mr. Williams, if I may start with you.
Well, we had a marvelous year. I mean, I think that business grew by 12%, up from 8% in 2015. So that was a tremendous acceleration of our growth. And that's despite the fact that in certain classes we raised rates where you would expect to write less business. So we're pretty happy with the result. And I think we continue in our role in what we call the new paradigm in the industry, which is where we're a totally non-retail, non-life insurance company in what we believe are the higher margin product sectors.
Mr. Grindley, what exactly brought the growth for 2015 for CERTASIG Romania?
Well, I think a number of things. One of the things that we've invested in is human resources, but more specifically specialist underwriters, expert underwriters on liability, on engineering, bonds and marine, because brokers need fast replies and they need to know that they're speaking to an expert who can make a decision. So we've really invested and grown that part of our underwriting portfolio. So more underwriters has certainly helped the growth. I think also launching a number of new products, particularly on the bond side and liability side, has also helped. We've responded to broker demand and client demands and tried to fill spaces where there's been demand and other insurers perhaps haven't been able to innovate. We're always looking to innovate new products, and you know many of these examples. So that's also helped. And I think also just the brand name of CERTASIG every year on, is getting better and better known. A lot of all the brokers trust us; they know us well. We've paid some big claims, so brokers can tell with confidence to their clients, CERTASIG is a reliable insurer. You can be very, very sure that they will pay your claim, and I think this has also helped a lot.
What were the line of business where your growth was the highest? And maybe you can tell us something about the percentage of growth.
The growth on liability, non-marine liability, was some 30%. So this is now 12-13% of our total portfolio. Property also grew almost 50%, which is also very pleasing because it's generally speaking a low loss ratio class. It's one that we targeted. And bonds as well, even in a market where there are less tenders and less projects, we still managed to grow 12%. But that was because of some of the new bonds like custom bonds, licensed bonds, transit bonds, bonds that as far as we know, no one else in Romania or indeed Bulgaria, one of our markets, is offering. And also Bulgaria now is about 5% of our business. 2 years ago we had almost no premium, no revenue there, so that's also been a good growth factor for us.
Maybe I can add, I mean, I think, think about an insurance company in the EU that has 50% growth in a class, or 30%. These are amazing numbers. Across Europe, nobody has that kind of growth.
I also wanted to ask you, Mr. Williams, about Turkey and Bulgaria, because I also know CERTASIG is present there. How did they develop in the last year?
Well, the Bulgarian business is growing. We're trying to offer the similar classes that we're offering here in Romania. We've done some interesting stuff. We insured a rock concert, was the first thing we did there. We brought new classes of insurance to Bulgaria. Turkey is really international classes. We're doing aviation, we're doing cargo, we're doing mainly marine hull. And that, yes, it's Turkish business, Turkish flagships, but I mean, they're moving all over the place.
So what would be the main plans for 2016?
I think 2016, we're hoping the turmoil in the market here means that the brokers will support us more than they have done in the past. Hence my earlier speech. I think that there are a few quality insurers in Romania, of which CERTASIG is one, and we're looking to further grow our liability, our bonds, and our engineering and other classes that we have here. But James maybe is better at answering that question than me.
Mr. Grindley, please tell us a few words in the end about your targets for this year.
Well, our target this year is to grow the gross written premium, so top line, by 22%, which might seem quite aggressive given the market, the non-motor market is sort of very flat, actually slightly declining. But because of some of the reasons Nigel mentioned, the turmoil in the market, I think CERTASIG is becoming even more popular as an insurer. So this is very good news. So just so the organic growth will be good. In terms of new clients, we're seeing the number of new clients coming to CERTASIG is also very good. It's increasing. This is also a target for us. Of course, we need to maintain the profitability. So whilst we want to grow, we will not grow at any price. We need to be selective. We continue to do this. We need to work closely with the brokers. This is the way that we will grow the business. And I think I mentioned earlier that, and I'm sorry to repeat myself, but you do pass exams by stating the obvious. We pay claims, valid claims, and some of the competitors, without mentioning names, don't always pay on time or don't pay ever. So, this distinguishes us. Something quite simple in insurance, but insurance is a promise to pay a claim. We deliver on this.
And regarding your partners, brokers, what is your target? Do you target new brokers on your ship, to say so?
Well, a mixture. I mean, obviously our top sort of 30 or 40 brokers bring 80% of our business, so they're very, very important to us, and we will continue to work closely with them. And indeed, this evening the idea was to thank them particularly for their support and in advance for their support this year. Yes, new brokers, we're always happy to meet new brokers. I mean, I think we know most of the brokers in the market now. I mean, Bulgaria, certainly, we need to meet more brokers because we're newer to that market. CERTASIG now, we've been trading here since 2007, or about 2003, but 2007 with the new, with the private equity fund behind us. So yes, we're always happy to meet new brokers. And what we see too is some of the retail brokers in Romania focusing traditionally on motor and household insurance, retail classes, and looking to diversify and go to the corporate space. So we're always very happy to hear this because that's good news for us.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Good luck with all your projects, and thank you very much for your invitation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anna.